Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, we'll be playing Breakthrough, which is, uh, I thought when I decided on this game last time, that I was like, oh, Breakthrough. It's like Block Breaker, because I've seen Block Breaker games called Breakthrough, and was I wrong? Boy, howdy. So, taking a look at the cover here, we got Alexei Pajitnov, creator of Tetris, introduces. Doesn't have anything to actually do with the game. They just somehow paid him enough money to say that he endorses it. Breakthrough. It is a puzzle game. I will give it that. So, take a look at the back here. Breakthrough's frantic-paced game starts the clock, solid wall of colored bricks. Eliminates bricks. Jesus. Eliminate the bricks by clicking on two or more bricks of the same color to tear down the wall. So you're not actually using like a ball breaker mechanic. It is just a match color mechanic. And you're trying to match them all off the wall, apparently. Awesome sound effects and music. It says watch out for spiders because they'll mess you up. You have a timer to eliminate all the bricks in. And there is a two-player version with garbage, so if you eliminate large chunks, you can drop colors on your opponent. Yeah. I'm not real sure how to feel about this. What up, Rusted? Welcome in. You're going to see a breakthrough game that is not a breakthrough game as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I do have a manual, as I usually do. It's nice that I can find most of the manuals anymore. So Breakthrough. So we get a little endorsement here by Alexei Pajitnov, who created Tetris, and then you get your credits. Here's about the Spectrum Holobyte, which is the company that published it. This kind of explains on the right the game. You get over here, here's your button explanation. How to play. How to start it. What exactly your HUD looks like. And then, of course, the entire rest of the thing is about, like, you know, what does what, and then you have these hammers and all these other upgrades, dynamite sticks and rockets and cans and spiders and shit. And then scoring. You get points for using and killing other items as well as time bonuses, and then you end the game. So, and then there's like a whole section on the mouse support. So you could use the SNES mouse on this, which there aren't a lot of games that use it, and I'm not going to be using it tonight. We're just going to be using the controller. Russian is potato. No, Russian's not potato. So yeah, I am disappointed that it is not a block breaking game in the sense that I thought it was. I thought it was going to be Arkanoid, and instead I get something vastly different that I hope isn't entirely awful. And who knows? Menu music. What up, Goob? Squinty face. Yeah. Yeah, do you have any idea about this game, Goober? I guess we'll just keep it the same. This is it. So, I just have to click blocks. Oh, shit. To get them to break. And you can just kind of rapid fire across this thing. Because at some point, like, there are lots of matching colors. So you can change the direction of the wall. And then you can actually put a grid up so you can better aim. And then you can aim the pieces themselves, which is convenient. In so much that that is essentially what allows you to finish the game. Because if they will fall randomly at some stage. But, you know, it'd take forever to actually finish a game that way. You can turn that grid on and off. So now we see I'm down to 2 bricks. And then you just kind of have to wait. So dynamite and stuff is a power-up. There you go. Screen cleared. That's the first level. Not exactly amazing. And definitely not what I was under the impression that it would be, to say the least. Never played this. It reminds me of Collapse. What was Collapse? I mean, I've seen plenty of games like this. I just don't know that they all originated from one game called Collapse, maybe. Would be my guess, anyway. And I know that you could really be strategic about this. I'm choosing not to, obviously. You're trying to take down the Berlin Wall. I mean, that would be the thing that would make sense on this particular stage, isn't it? And I didn't even realize that. Like, you're right. This is absolutely the... Like, there's a guard with a passing gate and barbed wire on the top of the fence, which now that I'm thinking about it, actually kind of strikes me as poor taste. I mean, I suppose that was the world we lived in, you know, in the 80s. And I guess I could see how it would definitely influence people. But yeah, that's a weird take, isn't it? I like that you can turn that grid on to help you like see where things are going. It's unfortunate that it is not a little bit more slick in presentation that way. Like, it's quite ugly. So I guess Collapse would be a copy of this game. This is 1998. Yeah, well, it would be more of a copy of this game than this of it, but my guess is this game is probably also copying something else. Knocking down the Berlin Wall is different than I learned in school. What's up, Monkey? Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? And yeah, this is not what we were taught about the Berlin Wall coming down by any stretch. It is very peculiar in that way. Beej, what's up? How are you tonight? Welcome in. Welcome into this strange, strange game. And at the back of the box was like beautiful pictures, and I'm like, this is not a beautiful picture. Like, they didn't even digitize the photo. This was straight up drawn in like MS Paint. It is. This game is many things. I would not call it beautiful. I mean, it's not like Tetris was beautiful, but Tetris had a simplistic, like, wonder to it, you know? Like, it looked good, regardless of the fact that it was obviously simple. Shit. Damn it! I keep putting it in the wrong thing. Need a stick of dynamite. Or a rocket. Hey, cleared. So apparently in London it's just Big Ben and a double-decker bus. Something London is obviously known for. It's Comic Book Wednesday, so it's a good day. And pray tell, Benj, what comics are you reading? Tetris had good music. Now you're busting it. London, yes, indeed. Yeah, the wall has changed. We're breaking through, I guess maybe some palisades. Isn't Big Ben part of a large, almost castle-like parliament structure? I don't know. The game is weird. And the music's okay. The music sounds like Reject Carnival music, actually. It's not that okay. Oh, God. Who? Like, not to completely shit on whoever created this. Like, it is obviously a game, and it obviously has some strategic elements. But boy, I don't know. Yeah. Right. TMNT issue 1 based off the 80s cartoon dropped today. Earth Divers 1 and Night of the Ghoul. So they're making a TMNT about the 80s? So I assume it's drawn in that kind of art style? Because that's my age of Ninja Turtles, man. The last comic I read was the Last Ronin series. And that was an excellent Ninja Turtles comic. It was so interesting exploring the whole concept of it, you know, all of them dead, and then kind of dealing with the one turtle that was left for essentially mental illness. Ah, shit. It's a little annoying that once you actually like clear stuff off, you have to just kind of wait for the thing to like catch up and send you new blocks. It's kind of dumb. Have all of them. Last run was amazing. I need to see this. Yeah, I'd be interested to see this comic as well, frankly. Hold on a moment. Yes, dear. I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry. And we're back. TMNT, the Armageddon game, is really good. Just dropped the first issue a week or so ago. I read very few comic books. And usually when I do, I only grab stuff that's like a quick mini-series or one-shots. Or trade paperbacks of, like I said, small mini-series. Like The Last Ronin, I would go with trade paperback. I actually don't have a copy of The Last Ronin because by the time I found out about it, like the trade paperback had already come and gone and you couldn't find the damn thing. But I would happily pick a copy up. Not paying attention. Here we are, stuck waiting on pieces again. Shangus, what's going on, buddy? How's it hanging? I ain't seen you in a while. How's life? What you up to? Yeah, I'm getting games. Oh, so it's gonna be a mini series. Right on. I mean, I don't know. Let me know if it's any good. Maybe I'll pick it up. I haven't picked up a lot in a really long time. Like, I was in it pretty heavy for a while, and then I kind of got out of it. I have a real issue with doing things in, like, chunks and spurts. I don't know. It's just who I am, I guess. Give me dynamite. Or not, I guess. I just now noticed that we changed. We're in San Fran. San Francisco. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Do they still make those commercials? I haven't watched regular TV in so damn long. Who doesn't like Rice-A-Roni? If so, it's communism. I need you to give me dynamite, you bastard. Or a arrow. I think the game's intentionally screwing with me. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything, game. You gotta give me something better than just the two colors. Thanks. There we go. Good God. Enjoying a day off. I want a day off. I haven't had a day off since the weekend. Actually, we're about to get. Well, we got Monday off. And then I'm taking Friday off too. So I'm about to have a 4-day weekend. I guess I can't complain. I have to imagine at some point in this game, it will get to a speed or a level of difficulty where this idea no longer works. But for now, it's working out really well. Bang. She knockoff of Al from Home. The guy on the cover is Alexei Pajitnov. It's the guy that created Tetris. Although, if you weren't in the stream yet when I started, he created Tetris. He had nothing to do with this game. Someone paid him enough money to be like, I endorse this puzzle game as being a good game. And I think they really did pay him money. Because, yeah, is it a bad puzzle game? No, not by any stretch. But it is not like Tetris good by any stretch of the imagination. Oops, thank goodness. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure how many games that Mr. Pajitnov made, but I have to assume that anything he made is going to be better. Although, I mean, that's not necessarily true. Oh, we're back in Russia. Oh, well, I guess we started in Berlin, didn't we? And this seems like the cheapest thing. When you look at the box cover, you're like, oh, you know, you read it and you're like, Alexei Pajitov, which is the guy who made Tetris. And then you're like, oh, and there's the onion domes with the Kremlin on it, which was kind of a Tetris thing because, you know, Russian. And then you get into the game and you're like, this is not the same level by any stretch of Tetris. Like, I was sold a false bill of goods. Oopsie. At least in every like area, the music changes. This is better music than it was in the other levels, though, thus far. Damn it. Bang. Oh, it's got the Russian dancers. With really weird looking boomerang legs. You know what it reminds me of? Joey and I played, and I think it was years ago at this point, a game called Wordtris, which was basically like Scrabble mixed with Tetris as an idea. And I remember there being just really weird pictures in the background of that too as you cleared things off, and it was like a circus. There was like guys bouncing on balls and dancing bears and shit. It was weird. It also was not a good game. I think this is infinitely a better game than that. I don't have any problem saying that. See if we can somehow connect all these blue together. I think probably that's really what the game's like designed for, right? Is to be like, look, see if you can manage this and get everything into one big grouping. I'm sure that's kind of what they're going for, you know. What do I need? I need to somehow. I need one more blue. And I'll have this giant glob of blue to go. Here we go. Oh, no, I need one more blue. I needed two. I needed two blue. I can't do math. There we go. Bang. I imagine you probably get more points for something like that. LaBarf wordtress. That being said, the sound effects. Are they kind of familiar? I bet they are, really. I mean, there's a lot of things I think that are probably a little familiar about this in a lot of ways. Let's see if we can do the same thing we did previously and see how many of these reds we can connect. So those are connected. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know if there's a top out like in Tetris, like if you get all the way to the top, you end up losing. So we'll just not risk that biscuit. Ooh. What's gonna really move shit around here? Probably yellow. Boop. Those multicolor blocks that let you smash like huge chunks off, those are awfully convenient. Now I need my guidelines because I can't. It's really, the blocks are just small enough to be difficult to line up. Oop. It's really not that difficult of a game. It's also not bad enough for me to like hate it. You know, like I played tennis the other day and that was unpleasant, and so I quit. This is, while not what I consider an amazing game, it is at least enjoyable to play. So it gets points. Gets points for that. What's everybody's favorite puzzle game? How about that? How about we have a little discussion? What's the preferred puzzle game for everyone? I personally am a Dr. Mario fan. That has a lot to do with my parents. We had a bathroom Game Boy that sat on the back of the toilet, and I realize now as an adult that's extremely unhygienic, but it was my parents' thing. Like, they had it back there, and it was Dr. Mario was in it, and you weren't allowed to take that cartridge of Dr. Mario out of that Game Boy. It lived there, and it stayed on the toilet, the tank of the toilet. And to this day, my father still has it. And if you go to his house, you know, 30 years later, you will find Dr. Mario in the bath. I think now it sits on the counter next to the bathroom sink, but the point is it's still there. And it's impressive that A, that he's kept it so long, and B, that Game Boy probably has more hours on it than any other video game device I own, and it's literally only ever been used for one game. I need a stick, oh dynamite. Whoops. Instead of brick breaker, it's more like brick layer here. What the hell, man? Throw me. Oh, there we go. Let's get red and green. Yeah. I love Bejeweled. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the match 3 games. I remember playing the shit out of Bejeweled like a lot, so I can respect that as a choice. What else? This is a thumb sideways. Yeah, I agree, Goob. It's like I said, it's by no stretch the worst game I've ever played. And yes, Dr. Mario's a solid choice, better than a poop knife. You're there. I'll go back every couple of weeks and still try to complete a 20 high speed every once in a while. Yeah, definitely. Not all my choices are trash. I don't think all your choices are trash. I just think JRPGs are trash. That's, oh god, someone the other, like a week or two ago had a thing on or Twitter, I think it was. And it was talking about how, like, Final Fantasy fans are, like, their own worst enemies, because no matter, like, what Final Fantasy you like, every other Final Fantasy person's gonna be like, well, that one sucked, and this one's the best. And I replied to him, and I was just like, actually, I think they all suck. To which they simply responded with, like, a super grumpy face. And I was like, what it is, man. Bang. I really hit the wrong one there. Oh well. Boop. Right, New York. Oh shit, Twin Towers. And the Empire State Building in the background, and then this is probably Central Park, I'm guessing, is the primary setting on this. We can agree to disagree about JRPGs. It's true. Me, I stink at FPS games. What towers? Dang. Burn. Burn! And surely, I can't tell whether you're just being facetious or not, Shankus. The Twin Towers, the ones in New York that the Arabs ran the planes into. I say Arabs, I should say Al-Qaeda. Let's see. Yeah, FPS games, Goobs. I love an FPS game on a computer. On a controller, they kind of suck. Like, and it's interesting because that's just the way, like, I grew up. Like, I grew up playing Doom and Quake and shit. Unreal Tournament, Half-Life, all of that on the computer. And I know there are people who grew up playing it on consoles, and to this day, they'll be like, you know, the console's the real way to do it. And I'm like, nah, dude, like, you give me a mouse to aim with any day and I'll smoke most consoles without question. And that, you know, some people are like, well, that's just the way, you know, PCs being like, PCs are always better. It's like, well, in this particular instance, they really are. I don't know what to tell you. My controller is real loosey-goosey here sometimes. PC Master Race. Indeed. I recently started trying playing Gundam Evolution. Gundam FPS that just launched about a week ago. I think it's... I stink at it badly, so much that I've already given up on it. Well, I mean... Don't give up entirely on it. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I mean, that's, you know... I'm not good enough to be like playing in a competitive setting by any stretch. I'm just saying that on a console, I would probably do better on PC against someone on a console. It's a guess. I'm certain that there are people on console who are good enough at it that they would smoke my bags. So. Come on, Dynamite! Yeah. So the spiders I'm starting to run into obstacles more than just the other stuff. The spider, whenever a block comes down on a spider, it ends up like going to the left or right of him. It does not, it will not like you know, stay, and it won't go where you want it to, basically. I try to align all the greens again here. So what do I need? I don't like greens connected yet. Not quite. That's a lot of them though. Boink, boink. Let's dump yellow. Crap, I screwed up again. There we go. My twitchy senses are so bad anymore. FPS and probably RTS games are out of my play. Oh, that makes me sad because RTS. Don't get me wrong, I haven't played a new RTS in a really, really, really long time. God, I will still go back and play the original StarCraft, and it makes me so happy. Picked up 3 shoot 'em ups today for the Switch. Darius H. All right, hard to screw up Darius. Raiden Twin also very good, and Darius Burst in other Chronicles. Right on. For me it was Command and Conquer Red Alert, baby. Hell March. The music in that game was fantastic, and the Hell March with the Pikachus is probably one of my favorite like meme type things ever. Because I'm a child. It was kind of interesting. The thing didn't move on its own like it usually does. shall go to the one place where capitalism is not reached. Space! Look, don't get me wrong. You're right, Goob. Excellent game. That's it. It's 9:02. I'm done. So, Breakthrough. It is, to say the least, not what I was expecting. Like I said, I was expecting Breakthrough, the Brick Breaker game with the bouncy ball that's like an Arkanoid clone. Alexei Pajitnov did not make this game, although he is featured very prominently on the cover. And then, graphically, Breakout. Yeah, Breakout's great. I don't know. I swear I've seen it also called Breakthrough. Are you sure? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong, but that's definitely what I got it confused with. Graphics on this are okay. They're not great. They are not great. The background pictures are, like I said, MS Paint photos. They're obviously not digitized images. It's got good vibrant colors. I'll give it that much. The music is okay. The sound is okay. I mean, the music's not memorable like Tetris. But it's alright to listen to. And the gameplay is fine, actually. The game's totally playable. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Just because it is an okay... Like I said, I even played it for an hour. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't want to quit. I didn't hate it. It was not what I came in looking for or expecting. Will I ever play it again? Seems unlikely. I bet you this game is super cheap to pick up, though. And, when you think of puzzle game, generally speaking, you're thinking of time waster games. And this is absolutely a time burner. I'll give it that. I didn't realize it was 9 o'clock already. It's 9:04 now, so I guess it did its job. It changed my perception of it. Because at the beginning, I was like, this isn't Breakthrough, this game. Here, how much everybody think this game goes for? Price charting. I'm gonna look it up. I bet it's. I'm not looking yet. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna say $750. That's my bet. $750. $750. Technically, it is Breakthrough. Beej at 6, Rusted at $450. Monkey Goober, you got a bet on how much this game goes for? We're talking loose price, by the way. $12 from Shankus. I said $750. I'll put my own in there. $8. All right. Let's just see who is closest. Price charting puts it at $11.91. Shankus is the winner. I think you looked it up, Shankus. Yeah, $11. I mean, there are better looking puzzle games that probably run the same price. Tetris Attack is really good for an unnormal, a non-standard puzzle game, and I like it a lot. $17 for Tetris Attack. You know what's even better? Yoshi's Cookie. What's Yoshi's Cookie rolling? Yoshi's Cookie runs $15. I would rather spend the extra $6 and get Yoshi's Cookie. God damn, do I love Yoshi's Cookie. I did not, but I feel like I've seen it around. Went out and about. Fair enough. So that's it, guys. We're done with this game. It gets a thumbs up, unbelievably. I didn't expect it when I started. I was pretty down on it, but hey, impressed I was. Saturday night, I will be at a cancer charity fundraiser with my wife. They're doing a thing in town for in support of our cancer hospital, and because my wife just had cancer, and many people in her family have had cancer, we're going to go. So I will not be here Saturday night. I will try to come down. I will try to sit down either tomorrow or Friday and play some Dead Space, because I can't let a week go by with no Dead Space. Otherwise, I'll never finish the damn thing. So yeah, and then Sunday I'll be back to Super Nintendo game. And let's do a game I know I'm not going to like. We'll just do Clay Fighter Tournament Edition, because don't care for Clay Fighter. But the other game in there that I also know I'm not going to care for, what was it, Soccer, I think? Yeah, Soccer. So, I mean, we'll just do Clay Fighter. Start with tennis. We'll end the set of 5 with Soccer. Bookend the damn thing. So that'll be it. Look for Dead Space tomorrow or Friday, and then Clay Fighter on Sunday. But that's it. I want to say thanks everybody. Benji, Rusted Icon, Shankus, Stupid Monkey, Lord Goober, Beej, everybody that rolled in today. I want to say thanks a lot. Clay Fighter is cult following. I know it does, Beej, but I don't care for it. Not at all. Like, it moves clunky as hell, and it looks mediocre at best, in my opinion. So yeah, I've never been a huge fan of it. My buddy Dave is like, oh my god, I can't believe you hate that game. I was like, I can't help it, dude. It's just not a fun game. Not to me. Not when games like freaking Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2 Turbo exist on the system. You know, it's just like Clay Fighter was garbage comparatively speaking. So that's it. We'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Everybody have a good one. Peace out.